mamas, hi everyone, happy new year. You're all welcome to 2024. It's another incredible, beautiful year. Yes, the year has just begun and we are back to school runs again. Mamas, how do you feel? We are back to racking our brain on what to pack for our kids for school lunch. My darlings, I have put together incredible, amazing, nutritious food ideas that you can pack for your kids to school as their lunch. I took my time, like the last term, during the last term, I prepared for this year, okay, for you guys. So I took my time to, put together all the food ideas that I packed for my kids during the last term. And of course, it's also going to be helpful for me as well, this new term, okay? So my darlings, I don't want to make this intro too long because I want you guys to, properly enjoy watching this video, as these food ideas are numerous. And in this particular video, for those of you who don't know, I actually have two different videos on food ideas to pack for your kids to school as their lunch. Should in case you would like to see those ones, I mean, they're all different food ideas. I mean, the two videos have totally different food ideas. So should in case you would like to see those videos, I'll drop the link of those videos in the description box. Please kindly check them out after watching this one. Now, in this particular video, what I'm going to be doing is this. Sometimes as mamas, we don't really know what to pack. I mean, for my kind of person, I don't like repeating the same food for my kids because I don't want them to get bored with a particular type of food that will make them, start rejecting that particular type of food. So what I do is I might, tweak, let's say for example, if it is rice, I might tweak rice in different forms. This also applies to yam, plantain, potato, name it. I just try to, tweak them in different ways so that they would still appreciate the food, even if it's the same ingredients. I hope you get what I'm trying to explain. Now, with all of this being said, let me just, share with you guys the food ideas and how I tweaked each of these foods in different forms, and they are all still inviting and appealing. And trust me, each of the times that I packed this food for my kids in different forms, they loved it, they appreciated it, and they came back with their cans empty each of these times. Please relax and enjoy watching this video to the very end. And while you watch, do not forget to encourage me by liking the video, and also to my new viewers, please subscribe to my channel and join the family. I promise you would love it here. Now keep watching. So guys, these are the food groups that I worked with in this video, starting with yam. Yam is in the family of tubers, of course. So I worked with yam and I worked with potatoes, okay? So but like I mentioned in the intro, I'll be showing you guys different ways that I packed each of these foods, okay? So what I usually do is I don't buy excess yam. I mean, it's perishable, so I buy 1 or 2 tubers. It all depends on what I have on my food menu for that week. So this is chicken breast and drumstick. I usually buy chicken in bulk and stock in the freezer. That way it makes life easy for me for school run, okay? So as you can see, I steamed the chicken like till it was properly cooked. And also, my darlings, I cut the yam in chips form, okay? This way it's easier for my kids to feed themselves, okay? Either with fork, or if they have to wash their hands, to use their hands to dip the yam in the sauce. Whichever way, it just makes it easy for them to feed themselves, okay? So right after frying the yam, I went ahead to fry the chicken, and once the chicken was done, kashifo, that's all. So these are the fruits I packed for them alongside with the main meal. You guys, take a good look at this food. Isn't it inviting? Isn't it yummy? Okay, so as you can see, this is yam chips, fried chicken drumstick, sauce. Yeah, what you see in the small bowl is sauce. I mixed ketchup with the sauce that I already had in the house. So my darlings, what you see here right now is the same food. Okay, I'm just trying to show you guys that what they take to school is what they eat at home. So all I'm trying to say is that I always pack only the foods that I'm certain that my kids would normally eat at home. That's what I pack for them to school. Okay, so this is another different way that I pack yam for my kids to school. You can see I cut this yam in cubes. So after washing the yam, I boiled it, not overly soft, just normal way that it melts in the mouth. So guys, what you see me preparing here is egg sauce. As you saw earlier on, I used a fresh tomato, onions and seasoning cubes. That's all. So after frying the onions, I fried the fresh tomato dry before adding the egg, and right after adding the egg I stirred, and that's it. This egg sauce is yummy. I mean, the taste is amazing. Now take a good look at this meal. So guys, another type of tuber food group that I give to my kids is potatoes. Now I pack potatoes for them in different forms. It all depends on the one that I have available, but the easiest for me is chips, though sometimes I use sweet potato like I mentioned earlier. It all depends on the one that I have available. Potatoes are perishable, so I try not to buy them in large quantity. Okay, so all I did from the food ingredients that I showed you is to steam the chicken breast, fry the potato. This is actually the easiest food for me to make every whichever morning that I decide to make potato chips for my kids is the easiest food. It doesn't take time. As you can see, the food looks amazing. I love chips myself, and my kids, they love chips. Like, it's one of the easiest food to prepare for kids to school as lunch. And I always pack my kids' main meal with fruits alongside. So another food idea that I would like to share with you guys is plantain. Although plantain is not in tuber food group, okay, plantain is a starchy food, funny enough, that is in the group of fruits and vegetables. Very simple way that I pack plantain is just to boil it and pack it alongside with egg sauce, just like you saw me prepare it. Very easy. The way I prepare egg sauce, I pack it with plantain for my kids, and then I pack fruit alongside, just like I mentioned. Here is cucumber and carrot. So guys, the next food group family that I love to prepare for my kids are legumes, in likes of either lentils, peas or beans. Okay, so as you can see, this is the black eye beans that I prepared in this particular video. Okay, so guys, just like the normal way I prepare beans for my kids, I have a full recipe video on how I prepare beans for my kids. Should in case you would like to see that video, I'll drop the link in the description box. I'm trying to make this video not to be too long. So I made the black eye beans in porridge form, fried plantain, fried mackerel fish, and then packed it alongside with watermelon as their fruit. You guys, that food was so tasty. So here is another type of food idea that I'm sharing with you guys. As you can see, these are the ingredients. This is chicken breast. Like I mentioned to you guys earlier on, I always buy live chicken and stock in the freezer. It makes life easy for me as a mama. So this is bell pepper, or rather these are bell peppers, green and red, and That leaf there is parsley. Yeah, parsley leaf, carrots. What I'm just preparing here is rice. Rice is in the family of grains. Beautiful, beautiful source of carbohydrates. Okay, so and it's also a starchy food. All I did here was I boiled the rice, like proper white rice, kept it aside, and then fried onion, fried the chicken breast alongside after steaming it, of course, and fried the veggies alongside with the chicken. I added soy sauce. I have a full recipe video on how I prepare chicken veggie sauce, in case you would like to see that video. So the ingredients here, I've already mentioned it to you guys: Irish potato, carrots, green pepper, red bell pepper, and parsley leaves. Yeah, so those are basically the key ingredients I used in preparing this sauce. Very yummy, very nice. Oh, very tasty. Okay, so as you can see, I'm done packing the food. So guys, I'm done preparing today's meal, today's lunch that my babies will be taking to school. Now you guys, look at the face of this meal. My goodness. My friends, they didn't call me Becky the mommy for nothing. So my darlings, we all know that in every Nigerian home, or rather in most Nigerian home, every weekend, especially on a Sunday, there must be stew and rice. So that makes life very easy for me on Mondays. Even if they enjoyed their stew and rice on Sunday, on Monday they are taking the same food to school. The only difference is I might just add fried plantain for them, for my kids, of course, and kashifo. That's it. Life is easy. So this is another way that I prepare rice for my kids. So long as I have stew in bulk in my freezer, it makes life easy for me. Sorry, I keep swallowing saliva. Okay, so I just quickly use this stew to whip up a very quick jollof rice. Here is the simple fruits that I can find within my area. I need to overdo myself. Once I see cucumber and apple, I'm good to go. Okay, so that's the fruit I would most likely pack for my kids. So this is the jollof rice is ready. So on this particular day, I packed the jollof rice for my kids alongside with moi moi. Oh yes, homemade moi moi. I have a weekend vlog where I cooked. This is goat meat stew that I made for my family in that particular weekend vlog, and I also made moi moi in bulk as well. In case you would like to see that video, is a bulk cooking video. I'll link the video in the description box. Just like I mentioned, I made moi moi in the way that it will last, in the quantity that it will last us for just that week, because I had moi moi in my kids school food menu for that week and also for the house food menu. Okay, so this is just the way that I pack food for my kids, and life is simple, life is easy. Mama is good at taking care of her kids. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So the next food that I want to share with you guys is pasta. Now guys, it's either I'm making macaroni or I'm making spag for my kids. Okay, but as you can see, this is macaroni. So after parboiling it, I sieved the first water out, kept it aside. Of course, after washing it, kept it aside, fried the onions, fried the tomato paste. Okay, but I usually still add my already cooked stew. Okay, now my reason for using paste whenever I'm making jollof rice, jollof spaghetti, jollof macaroni is because the paste gives it that reddish color. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it, because I do use just fresh tomato to make my stew. Now I hope you understand the angle where I'm coming from or what I'm trying to explain. So after frying the sauce and getting the taste that I want, I add the macaroni, stir it, mix everything together, and that's it. Now, just like I mentioned earlier, cucumber and apple are the easiest fruit that I can get in my area. Okay, so the food is ready. As you can see, it looks appetizing. It looks inviting. It is so tasty, and it is so filling. My kids, they don't ever come back home with their food. They always enjoy their food. Okay, so guys, like I mentioned earlier, it's either I'm packing macaroni for my kids or I'm packing spaghetti when it comes to pasta. Okay, so these are the simple key ingredients that I used in preparing this recipe I'm about to share with you guys. Okay, as you can see, I used spaghetti this time around. So just like the macaroni, I parboiled the spaghetti. After parboiling it, I washed it and kept it aside, made the sauce, added the corned beef, okay, stirred everything together, got the consistency and the taste that I wanted before adding the spag, and stirred everything together to make the spaghetti jollof. And the food, oh my goodness, I can't even explain the taste of this food. It was lovely. So luckily, hubby got donuts, which I also added for my kids for their lunch, because on that day they had their sports activity, so they will have enough food and snacks, okay, to eat. Okay, so darlings, this is another way that I prepare spaghetti. I have different recipe videos on how I prepare spaghetti. I will also drop the links to those videos in the description box, should in case you would like to see them. All I'm just trying to show you guys in this video, like I mentioned in the intro, that there are different ways you can twerk this food. Even if you want to pack spaghetti twice for your kids in a week, you don't have to pack it the same way. I don't know, for me, this is how I do it. I might decide to pack spaghetti for them twice in a week, and I would twerk the recipes and make it different, okay, make it look different, but then again, it's the same pasta but they are having the pasta in different ways. I hope you get the message I'm trying to pass across. Or if it is rice, I'll pack it in different ways. Even if it's rice twice in a week, I'll pack it in different ways, different recipe, and they will still appreciate and love it. Okay, my darlings, now here I have showed you guys 3 different ways that I prepared spaghetti and packed for my kids to school as their lunch. Dear mamas, I know it is not easy to come up with different food ideas to pack for your kids on a daily basis. Now, which is the reason why I came up with this video idea, okay, to share with you guys how to pack the same type of food but in different ways. It is not easy to come up with these food ideas on a daily basis. I know that for sure. Okay, but with proper planning, if you have a good food menu, then you're good to go, mama. The most important thing in all of this is your kids are getting the right nutrients that they need from their homemade cooked food. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really do appreciate. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.